wag is only for tail, wiggle is the right word. He's wiggling his fingers. What I'm trying to say is it's very, very critical. Understand, if you are not sure about certain words, do some research, understand words, especially for speeches. If you say he was shaking his finger, it is really wrong. It's not shaking. It's wiggling. And some people in the room, if one of them laughs, it's gone. See, you laughed, right? The moment I said shake, why did you laugh? It's actually shaking. In Indian language, shaking, right? In all Indian languages, yes, shaking. So why did you laugh?
I love to remember something.
The intention is not to make you remember something. The intention was only to tell you the point.
Actually, what happened? Somebody used that shaking of finger, and while presenting, so what happened? All laughed, and he lost his confidence. Afterwards, he was so confused. He couldn't carry forward with the further presentation.
One other example, a very simple example.
I think these are some etiquettes which are supposed to be taught to the audience. Should not laugh. You must make this as a point where you first don't laugh. If you laugh, you'll be called on the stage. Then we will all laugh.
See, after a while, you become insulated.
Yeah, right.
See, what matters to me is every minute I spend here, I'll get more money after 5 years as a good speaker. I don't care who laughs at me. Have that attitude in your mind.
So because usually
your time here.
this is a common thing among Indian audience because some of them are dragged because they are not interested. So what they do is they have got only one job to create some nuisance in the crowd. And they just have a lot of time.
You're one unfortunate guy, I'm telling you. We are so nice people at Toastmasters. We never do these things.
Speaking of a more general public,
all very nice people, very warm, humble. We have people and but I think you should have that attitude. Who cares? All matters is you have to improve. If somebody laughs, who cares? Understand this point. I mean, as kids, did we ever stop dancing if somebody laughs? Why do we do it now? As we grow up, our ego will also grow. Make sure that we kill the ego before it grows. I think I'm going to philosophy. So use appropriate words based on the context. It's very, very important. Because if you use the wrong word, one instance is one lady said she was not able to get some words. So she said, I took a utensil, I inserted some water. I took a utensil, I inserted some water into it. Just the same sentence, so many of you are laughing here. What would have happened to the speaker? So be careful. If it's okay, see, if you're not able to recollect some words, pause, it's okay, pause. But whatever comes to your mind, don't insert that word. Wait and get the nice word if you can. Okay, the next one is leverage activize. A lot of us again do this. See, Rama killed Ravana is much more powerful than Ravana was killed by Rama. It is short, to the point, and people will connect with it. So active voice, as much as possible, use active voice. There are some cases where you need to use passive voice. I'm not saying completely reject passive voice. If possible, always have active voice. They are more powerful. Because active voice are also with nice verbs. He killed. There are some nice verbs for that. If the moment you make it as a passive voice, the effect is gone. Always have active voice in this method. And try this. If you have any passive voice, change them to active voice, improve the effect. Vary sentence structures. Again, a lot of us do this in the beginning. Either we have too many long paragraphs. One big paragraph, which is just like a poem reciting. People will not even realize what happened to the sentence. They won't even understand a single piece of the paragraph. You finish the paragraph, again you wait for a few seconds, you start a new paragraph. And until the end of your speech, you do the same thing. So vary your sentence structure. Maybe one or two sentences, small ones, very witty ones, very small ones. And some ones are big. You have to vary. Your entire speech structure or presentation also for that matter, it has to vary. The pace has to vary. It can't be monotonous. So some words, for example, in the manual if you see there is a nice, in project 4, there is a nice paragraph on, instead of saying there are two pens in my, there are 2 pens remaining on the table. Right? So there are 2 pens remaining on the table. That means others have taken already. You could actually take 2 pens remaining. Rather than saying there are 2 pens remaining on the table, just say 2 pens remaining on the table. Such a short sentence, everybody can understand. You're removing unnecessary words. Again, people who are not Toastmasters, get a copy of the manual, look at Project Pro. It's going to change the way you speak or write in your documents. Please read Project Pro. It is going to completely change your outlook towards documents. So, I mean, especially here, writers, technical writers, they would know. Chop all unnecessary words. To the point, fifth. Control display and pillars. A lot of us have this tendency when we are talking, and I know, like, please avoid all these pillars. They are going to kill your speech. They take the effect away from your speech. They make it very dry. This also comes by practice. It doesn't come in one day. You have to pressurize yourself to stand here, say something sensible for 2 minutes, and avoid your fillers. And the more you pressurize yourself, the better you do. Disfluencies and fillers. Disfluency is actually meaning repeating the same words sometimes. You are not actually using any filler, but since you are not getting the next word to your tongue from your brain, you fill something with old or previous words. I mean, like. When you watch the video, you will see, why am I doing these things? So I said, don't ask for feedback. Please record yourself and watch the video. You are the best critic of yourself, nobody else. Okay, any questions? So what I'm going to say here is 7% does not mean you can ignore it. Because it is 7%, you have to take extra care of the words you speak. And it's an art, it comes by practice. Depending on the audience, knowledge level, and the education level, you will get an opportunity to vary the words you use. It comes by practice. As I said, I gave you an example. If you're speaking to someone else outside who's not so educated, you can say just use the utilize. Why are you complicated? You know someone who is very well read and educated, say leverage. Just one random example. You can take any other. Depending on the audience. Okay, any questions so far? Yes.
How much of dramatization is really required unless until it is like the project objective in a speech? Because I somehow notice that dramatization will catch the attention of the people, but it doesn't impress people.
See, again, there are 2 schools of thought. Some of them always dramatize because that's their style.
Okay.
Some of them don't make it dramatize. So there's always a thin line between these 2 areas. It's difficult for me to take one side and say this because I've done both. In contrast, I've done extreme body language because I know we get more score because of that. Because I still remember in one of my speeches, I used a whistle and I blew it for 30 seconds.